Thank you, Lauren. Uh, Great idea on the breakout rooms, by the way. That worked out real nice. Good idea. I was in the best breakout room, by the way, FYI. Um, well, good morning. Thank you all for joining here for Membership 101. Uh, my name is Sam Craig. I'm the president of Craig and Height Incorporated, and I am honored to be the 2021 board chairman for ABC Greater Houston this year. Our company, we're contractors. We're a fourth generation family owned business. We do civil construction here in the Houston area. We have about 40 employees. So we do earthwork, paving, drainage. We work as subcontractors to many of our larger ABC members. We work direct for owners on the industrial side, and I've been on the board about 9 years. We've been active in ABC members for decades, and I've been active, as I say, for about 9 or 10 years. I serve on several committees: the PAC, Diversity and Inclusion, uh, Construction Career Youth Committee, Industrial Training Committee, Member Services Committee. I tried to get on the Logic Committee, but they would not let me in that group. So I'll try again later. I don't know what. I guess my qualifications weren't sufficient. Um, anyway, that's a little bit about me. So we're going to have a Q&A following the presentation. We have several staff members who you may have met already. They're on the call here, and we'll have some questions following the meeting. If you'll put some questions in the chat, we can answer those at the end of the presentation. We'll also have a survey link after the meeting too. So if you would respond to that survey, so we can make sure we're doing the best job that we can, uh, so we can get you plugged in. So to start off with, give you a little intro uh, to what ABC is. We've got the PowerPoint there. Um, Associated Builders and Contractors is represents more than 21,000 members nationwide. ABC Greater Houston serves several hundred commercial and industrial contractors, suppliers, and construction associates in the Houston area. Uh, Based on the merit shop and free enterprise principles, ABC Greater Houston's mission is to help members in construction win construction related work and deliver that work safely, ethically, and profitably for the betterment of the communities in which they work. ABC and CMEF have essentially four pillars that really form the foundation and the basis for everything we do. And we're gonna drill down into some of these later on in the presentation. The first one there you see is membership, political advocacy, workforce development, and safety. Each one of these really individually, any single one of these is worth your dues, uh, but they offer a variety of benefits for the members. We have training, committee participation. We have member discounts. We have scholarships available for students. We have many webinars, educational webinars, job site resources, especially in the safety area. We have an OSHA partnership that you can take advantage of. We'll be discussing all these pillars later in a little more detail later on in the meeting today. Every one of those, pretty much every one of those little boxes has a committee or committees attached to it that run those resources. For instance, scholarship, we have a committee for that. OSHA partnership, we have a committee for that. So urge everyone to get involved in a committee or several committees, whatever whatever turns you on, floats your boat. If you like, if you're a safety advocate, we have a very active safety committee. If you're in the marketing world, we have an active super marketing committee. So I urge y'all to get involved. So next, I would like to introduce Michael Richter. Michael is the executive director for CMEF. Our little acronym stands for Construction and Maintenance Education Foundation. I'll let him tell you more about CMEF. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to ABC. My name is Michael Richter, and I am the Executive Director for the Construction and Maintenance Education Foundation, or better off known around here as CMEF. I want to give you a quick rundown of the foundation and what we do. CMEF is the education affiliate of ABC. Most chapters in the country for ABC have their own education and workforce development programs within their chapter, but not here in Houston. In Houston, the demand for education was so large over 20 years ago that it was decided to go ahead and form a separate organization, and that's when CMEF was born. And so fast forward, what we do today is basically anything craft related in training and workforce development we take on over here. And our facility is located down in LaPorte, Texas, on the southeast part of Houston, Greater Houston, over where all the major plants and industrials companies are, and that's where we're based. And anything craft related, we'll train on. And we utilize the NCCER curriculum. The NCCER is the National Center for Construction, Education, and Research. They too were also born out of Houston many, many years ago. That curriculum is utilized because it is the most agreed upon curriculum to use in the industry. And it is accredited, and of course we are an accredited training provider here. In our efforts to train and upskill the industry, we are also paired with many, many other organizations. We are supported by many owners in the area and obviously for contractors. And what we'll do is we'll train the employees of the contractors and the owner sites, and we'll do that for a very small fee if you're an ABC member, and a much smaller fee if you also contribute to the foundation. And more details I can give to anybody if you need. Just reach out to me and we can have that conversation. Other things that we're involved in is reaching out to our youth. We have high school programs that we sponsor for the NCCER curriculum. Currently, there's roughly around 66 high schools in the greater Houston area that CMEF sponsors. And part of that sponsorship means that we have to have our supporting contractors and companies, as well as staff, go out to these different high schools around greater Houston and audit their facilities, make sure they're up to par to teach the crafts and maintain the guidelines of the NCCER curriculum and their accreditation standards as well. So thousands and thousands of high school students are reached every single year through the efforts of CMEF as well. So you got training, you got workforce development, and then beyond that, we partner with other organizations that are about what we do basically, and that is reach out and to attract people into our industry. So it's not just about upskilling, it's also about attracting new people. So on top of the high school students, we go out there and we try to look for the unemployed, the underemployed. We partner with veterans organizations to try to get our veterans into a successful career in the construction industry. So basically there's a whole lot that we do. That's just a high level overview of CMEF. Any questions, please pass your information along to me or another staff member, and they'll get it to me, and I'll reach out and we'll connect. But anything education and workforce development related, we're the go-to for ABC members. And again, welcome to ABC.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kimberly White with the Steward Organization. We are a Texas-based vendor of Canon, HP, and wide format equipment. We provide flexible terms of acquiring equipment for office use, site trailers, and turnaround projects. I've been involved with ABC for a little over a year now. I now participate as chair of the marketing committee. I'm also involved in the logic committee, and I chair the subcommittee, which is a community outreach where we do a lot of giving back to the community in the Houston area. So being involved in this organization, truthfully, has given me a great opportunity to network further into the GC and construction industry, to strengthen relationships with current clients that we have, and also to grow. There's a lot of professional development that comes with being involved and plugged in. So I want to introduce some of the opportunities that ABC offers its members today. One of the most important benefits, in my opinion, of becoming an ABC member is taking full advantage of your membership. They're not inexpensive. And there's so much that you can get from it, including marketing your company through ABC's print and digital publications, networking with fellow members. I actually started with a crawfish boil that blew my mind, met so many great people, went to another, a logic meeting, and it literally pulled me in. We signed up very quickly, and the sky has been the limit. So joining a committee is very, very vital, in my opinion. At the end of the day, many of us are here to market our businesses and to expand our relationships. And people do business with those that they know and those that they like and trust. So it's a great way to start fostering those relationships, attend events, and also join a committee. If you have not joined ABC Greater Houston as of yet, you're still in the right place. Applications are available on the website at www.abchouston.org. And an ABC staff member will reach out to you after this presentation just to answer any additional questions that you may have about joining. If you're also looking for opportunities to network and get plugged in, we do have several events coming up in the next few weeks that you can attend and check out for yourself. So on May 27th, we have a diversity and inclusion networking mixer, which will be at Carbach Brewery. It's free and it is available to current and prospective members. Definitely something that I would look into. Next, we have a fishing tournament on June 18 at Topwater Grill. This is going to be in San Leon. It's going to be a beautiful day on the water, networking prizes. I'm afraid of fish, not really sure how I would do with that, but for those of you who are not, it may be something worth entertaining. There are also sponsorship opportunities that are available, and we definitely encourage you to get your female counterparts involved in this. There's actually a $750 prize that goes to the best female fishing team. So if you got some fishers in there, definitely consider that event as an option. ABC will also have a member mixer at Serve Pro on June 23rd. This mixer is a great opportunity as well to meet fellow members and network. They will provide light beverages and bites for you to eat. And a great thing about our member mixers is that they are orchestrated in a way for you to really highlight your company. So if you're a lone ranger and you just go out by yourself, the association is very welcoming, which many of you may have already seen. But the member mixers actually are ran in a way to allow you to potentially give an elevator speech and to some people that you may not have known. You leave with contacts in hand, and it's just a really good time. So definitely recommend you go to the website. You can register for these events at, again, www.abchouston.org. Now, every year, the Associated Builders and Contractors of Greater Houston presents Excellence in Construction Awards. Members that are in good standing with us have the opportunity to submit their completed projects for into a formal competition. And the top scoring projects are showcased in an evening program. The winners of the contest are giving local and national attention. They get press releases. They get also like a dedicated spot in Build Houston's magazine for the awards that they won. And winners at the local level are also eligible to participate in the ABC National Awards competition. We have traditionally done well at the national competition. In fact, the last national convention, ABC Houston members took home 9 national awards. So definitely a great committee to be involved in or to submit your work to. And next, I would like to introduce Richard Gonzalez with One Priority Environmental Services, who will be talking about and discussing discounts as well as committees.
Thanks, Kimberly. I am getting Ricardo now. Here we go. Hi, Ricardo. Can you hear us okay?
Yes, good morning, everybody. Thank you for having me. It's a privilege to be here in this one-on-one membership presentation for ABC. I have the privilege of serving as the Regional Executive Director for One Priority Environmental. We are a nationwide company with 24 offices throughout the states. We're licensed in 31 states. We have been ranked number 3 top contractors nationwide. And we continue to grow, offering specialty services and asbestos abatement, demolition, hazardous remediation, and also emergency response. Some of them is like COVID-19 decontamination in hospitals and different facilities. We respond to hurricanes, floods, and any type of emergency situations. We have we got involved initially with ABC because of networking, but the benefits of getting involved are way beyond our initial thoughts and desires for what the one priority image of nationwide is. We've got involved originally since last November in Gulf government, and we realized how the potential of growth, not only for our company, for all the members. Networking is underrated, but beyond networking and benefits for our company is that we realize that we have so much to offer to other members and also the community that we represent and also we serve. So the benefits are have opening doors to welcome our business into the vast network of members, allowing us to promote our business and participate in the 4 pillars of the organization. We're currently applying for the STEP program as a platinum status, and soon we'll be submitting an application for Excellence in Construction Awards. So we hope to be worthy of an award. I also have the privilege of serving on the Diversity and Inclusion Committee as the chair of the Education Committee, in charge of enhancing ABC committees through the inclusion of all the members, regardless of background, economical status, race, and political preferences. Our committee goals are enhancing all the committees of ABC. We help grow and retain diverse membership by creating ABC as high value of diverse companies, provide ABC members with best practices and strategies to be world-class leaders in diversity and inclusion. We're currently working with CMEF to enhance and promote their outreach programs to community college and high schools. As they mentioned before in the video before, they're involved with 66 high schools and continue to grow. To offer craftsmanship training to young people looking for a better future opportunities, which will translate in a better way of life for them and their families. ABC has Committees including commercial, OSHA partnership with safety, women's peer group, marketing, legal, political action, commercial training, industrial contractor, construction careers, and more. If you're looking for a great way to get involved with the association, join a committee is the best way of meet fellow members. Most committees are meeting virtually as well as in person, so start getting involved today. As a member of ABC, Greater Houston, you can take advantage of several discounts, including Lowe's, FedEx, Office Depot, Verizon, ExxonMobil, Shell, and plenty of others. For more information about taking advantage of special member discounts, please email Michelle Hasseltine. Before I introduce the next speaker, we have a video to show about ABC political action.
Your job site might be hundreds of miles away from the state capitol, but the decisions made there directly impact what happens to you, your company, and your employees. From regulations to red tape that slow down our projects, stunt business growth, and limit what employers are able to offer to hardworking employees, there's no shortage of bad ideas that could hurt our industry. That's why it's critical that the construction industry have a strong voice in Austin. That voice is Associated Builders and Contractors of Greater Houston, made up of professionals in the commercial and industrial construction industry all around the state. By coming together, we're able to have more influence on local and state politics than any of us could alone. And when we take action by donating to ABC's Political Action Committee, we're supporting the candidates who hear our concerns, understand them, and act accordingly. And when our businesses donate to our advocacy program, the Free Enterprise Alliance, they support initiatives that make sense for Texas. Now more than ever, it's critical that we get involved and support smart legislation and candidates who represent our industry's interests. That's why we share the load. Our contributions add up to a powerful impact. But we can't do it without you. Get involved and support ABC Greater Houston. Learn more at abchouston.org.
Good morning. I'm John Glaze. I'm president of Fast Track Specialties, and I'm the PAC chair, as well as I'm on the board of directors as the chair-elect, and I'm chair-elect of the CMEF. Very involved in ABC for the PAC committee, obviously. Also legislatively involved in the diversity and inclusion, the safety committee, scholarship committee, and more. There's a lot. There's a lot of ways to get involved. So ABC and the PAC. So one of the things we get to do, which is pretty exciting, is actually go to the Capitol up in Austin as well. Normally we get to go to DC. So, you know, it's quite exciting to go to the Capitol like we did a couple of weeks ago, and you know, went into the Capitol and ran into a few state representatives that actually knew me by name, and that's pretty exciting. Where you kind of build those relationships where they know you, they trust you, and you're a trusted advisor. That if they've got a question on a bill or something, that you know they'll call on you. So that's been a real good thing. So joining the PAC is easy. There is a form that you've got to fill out. Basically, you agree to that you are joining a political action committee, and you do make a donation to the PAC, and it's a pretty simple procedure. And we have all kinds of members, associate members as well, that are in that. So next, we're going to have a video to show you about ABC and CMEF's workforce development. Please stay tuned for that.
Rusty Barnhill with Force Corporation. Did you know ABC and CMEF offer craft, safety, and professional development training? I've been a member for over 20 years of ABC, and me and my employees have witnessed firsthand the classes offered at ABC and CMEF. The classes offered at CMEF and ABC for safety is OSHA 10, OSHA 30, CPR, first aid. CMEF, on the other hand, is more of the craft training part of ABC and CMEF. They have all the NCCER curriculum, they do assessments, they work with the junior colleges that are located all around our city and region to help get as many as we can in a community-based training approach. They do everything from millwright, pipe fitting, welding, boiler making, HVAC, carpentry, and many more. So if you want to get involved with this as a member, you can go online to abchouston.org. If you're a company like ours where you don't have a large staff available to do that, it's a perfect chance for you to get your employees involved in training. Whether you're looking for craft training, safety training, or professional development training, ABC and CMEF has you covered. It's as simple as getting involved, and I encourage all of you to do it.
Good morning. I'm here to talk about STEP. STEP is a program that ABC highly values within our membership. It's basically a self-evaluation on your current safety program. It's free. It allows you to kind of see where you stand within the industry, where there might be gaps or improvements needed. I definitely know the process in and out. So if you're new at it or have any questions, I can literally hands-on do it with you, the whole process. It's not that timely, but you do need to gather some data. Our deadline is May 31st. If you guys want to be a part of our recognition program during our July 16th breakfast, we definitely like to recognize our members that participate, and our goal is in 2022 for all of our contractors that are members to be at 100% active in STEP. So if you have any questions, just let me know. It's definitely a very valuable tool. So contact me if you guys need anything. Thank you.
Thanks, Amber, and the video to show you.
What if your company could be 770% safer than the industry average? And you could reduce your total recordable incident rate by 87%? You can, and ABC can help. Our safety training evaluation process is a safety benchmarking and improvement tool. Participants in the program, through the implementation of enhanced safety programs, reduce their job site incidence rates, regardless of company size or type of work. Get started for free today. Visit abc.org/step.
There we go. Good morning, everybody. This is Michelle, your membership director, and this morning I'm going to talk to you about accessing your membership portal. And the best way you can do this, if you do not have your member login information, please call Zelda, or if you have simply forgotten your portal information, you can call Zelda at the ABC office, 713-523-6222. Your member portal is so important. This is where you'll be able to register for all of your events. You can access the online membership directory and update all your company information through the portal, as well as pay for any invoices that you have. It's important that we get everybody comfortable with your portal and familiar, and please be sure to register for all of your events through your portal. And at this time, I'm going to introduce you to our president, Russell Hanley.
Okay. Am I on? I'm not watching myself, but am I talking? I guess so. We're way ahead of schedule, and so I really just want to wrap up. This is intended for new members, even though there are some existing members on here, and certainly some members that are already highly engaged with committees and that sort of thing. Like I said earlier, at least in our breakout room, ABC is member driven and member run. We do have a staff of 9. I'm honored to be the president and in charge of the operation here, but all the decisions are made by the members. All the programs, all the committees, all the training, the safety programs are all put together by members for the industry. I mean, it's not something that somebody above us decides what we need to do and then we try to do it here. They are organically grown here locally. All the programs are put together, and that's what the information from the committees is why the committee setup is so important and so involved. And that's why we ask all our members to get involved in a committee. Not only is it valuable to ABC, but it also works and rewards the companies that are involved in a multitude of ways. And I want to encourage everybody to look at the committee list, look at the events, participate. The analogy is that it's like joining a gym to work out in. You're not going to lose weight unless you show up. Just turning in your application and paying your fees doesn't get the job done. And so this is an open invitation to join any of the committees of interest. And we fully understand the time element. Don't pick too many committees or don't jump in too deep. You've heard that some of our members are on multiple committees, but I really encourage all new members just get in one committee at a time. And then if you like that and you have interest elsewhere, get into some other committees. Don't jump in the deep end, if you will, and get on a half dozen committees at one time. That won't work out well usually. At this time, we're open to questions. If anybody has any questions, either on the chat or if they can raise their hand or unmute themselves to answer questions. We have a lot of committee chairs on this call. We have the chairman of the board and a lot of staff people to answer questions. So if I'll just be quiet here and hopefully there'll be some questions coming up.
I don't see any questions at this time, Russell, but yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free, like Russell just said, to put it in the chat, or feel free to unmute yourselves. We're all friends here and be happy to help you out. So I'll just give it a few minutes. So if anyone wants to ask a question or put it in the chat.
And if there's any hesitancy to ask questions in public here, please feel free to call back to the office and ask for myself or Lauren. I know Michelle's was on the call and she'll be here to answer questions later that are, you have some, you don't want to embarrass yourself by asking what you might think is a silly question. Even though I will tell you there is no silly questions or stupid questions. We understand that this is a lot of information in a short period of time. And what we're trying to do is give you a broad brush of what ABC does. Again, what I said in the breakout, I'd like to narrow it down into 4 things. Our training and education program, which is also workforce development, our political advocacy program, which is both getting to know the political candidates and endorsing political candidates, but also getting highly involved in the decision-making with our government affairs. Our business development, which is involves mixers and recognition programs of different sorts to help you market and promote your company. And lastly, our safety program. One of the things that the industry gets knocked on is being unsafe. And I'm very proud to say that ABC members as a whole are the safest in the industry. And in fact, a lot of our members, it's safer to work for those construction company than it is to work in a normal office. They have a lower incident rate than office workers in general, which is incredible when you think of the types of work that they do, that most construction companies do. So
looks like we still don't have any questions, but I did put in the chat a link for everyone to please fill out a follow-up survey. That way we can follow up with you and get you connected with committees or any other interests you might have involving the association. We would just love to get you connected as best as you can so you can start taking advantage of your membership with us. Russell, that's all I have on the agenda. Michelle, do you have anything else you want to add, or can we conclude the meeting for today?
now, I mean, we're a little bit over an hour here, so we'll try and finish now and not prolong it. Everybody I know has work to do, so we'll close this now. And like I said, if you have any questions, Lauren is sending out all the information that we just showed you, including a video of this session, and then all the PowerPoints and the videos that we showed during the session. Please fill out the survey. We always want to get feedback from our members. We're driven by the members. And with that, I will close this and leave.
Thank you, everyone. Hope you all have a great day.
Hi, y'all.
Bye.